All right, guys, the final stage of the Bitcoin bull market has started. This is undeniable. We can see this from the cyclical cycles that happen with Bitcoin. We are ending the blue year, which is the first of two bullish years, and we are heading into the most bullish year in cryptocurrency. It is the final parabolic phase, or what we call the banana zone, deemed by Raoul Pal. What I'm expecting today and over the weekend is to actually see a little bit of a pullback. And I'll explain that this morning in our future forecast to all of our members, why we are expecting to see roughly around potentially a $4,000 pullback. But then why we are telling you guys, get your altcoin bags packed. You have no idea how bullish altcoins are about to become when Bitcoin dominance starts dropping. In today's future forecast, I'm going to get out the whiteboard here in a second, and I'm going to show you guys and teach you what retail traders do to exit the market, and then what the professional traders are doing to exit the market. We have 15 charts that we track to time the top of cryptocurrency, and I'm going to give you guys some of those names today. But what we're going to be doing in the future forecast next week on Tuesday is we're actually going to be coming out and giving you guys a fillable spreadsheet based off these charts that have governed the tops of cryptocurrency, and give you guys a fillable spreadsheet to plug in your asset values and to be able to project how much money you're expected to make on a conservative and an aggressive basis. Okay? This is a very exciting video today, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's dive right into this. Bitcoin's price action, it has been going up very, very quickly. We are at this ascending resistance right here. We can all see this very clearly, that we've come up and we've hit the third touch. Technical analysis says that on a third touch of an ascending resistance, this is usually where we get quite bearish and we start seeing some moves back down. We are seeing over here that the TC market reversals is now flashing a red bar. Previously, when we have seen red bars in the market like this, if we just go straight up without any cheating here, we can see that the market is usually looking to pull back here and starting to see some topping periods. Now, this has not just happened a couple times. It happened here as well, where we saw the market come back down. Then we also saw it over here. We headed up just a little bit further to be followed by pretty much a bull trap and then a move back down in the market. We saw this happen yet again here with a strong sell signal. We saw the market crash. We've got 3 red bars in a row here. And so I'm just letting everybody know that I think it would be healthy for Bitcoin to actually come back down and retrace, a few $1,000s and then see them move back up from there. And also we've got about a 72% chance of a drop, and money flow is actually close to its previous areas where we have seen drops in the market, just as we saw there, just as we saw here, just as we saw over here. All of these are lining up to say a higher low formation looks like it's coming, and I believe there's some very good buying opportunities on the horizon. Okay, that's the quick and dirty technical analysis this morning. What I want to get in with you guys here is to show you guys this and bring out the drawing board and explain something to you that I hopefully will change your guys' view of how you exit cryptocurrency and how we're planning on exiting. So listen up here. So we have got, I'll call this the retail. Let me actually get a pen out here. Let me go here. Okay, so I'm going to call this the retail view, and then we're going to call this the professional view. So retail, and then we'll call this like the pros. And hopefully my face won't get in the way here. So retail, they look at structure. Okay, not saying the pros don't look at structure, but a lot of them look at structure. Patterns, okay. Other thing they look at is quarters theory. Okay. I'm the worst speller in the world, so I apologize if I spell something wrong here, okay. They use emotions, okay. And in my opinion, they use the greed and fear index / fear index. Guys, listen, this is not to say that these can't be instrumental in timing tops. There's just another way of doing this, okay? The pros, let me show you guys, and this is what I've learned from pros, so I'm not trying to put myself in this category. I've learned this from them, okay? These guys are using this, MVRV score. Okay, they're using the Puel multiple. They're also using Pi cycle. They're using, for altcoins, the total 2. They're using total 3. They are also using, what else are we using? We are using the Puel multiple, MVRVs, or Pi cycle. We're using just Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum and Bitcoin. Log charts, not regular candles. So what I'm going to be doing for you guys, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so you can see all this, is that we're going to be going into the next future forecast next week on Tuesday, and shown you guys why retail, if you guys look at simple structure, if you look at quarters theories, if you look at patterns, many patterns are going to fail. If you guys simply look at patterns, there are actually going to be some bearish patterns that form. Bitcoin's going to drop. Like, listen, like it is not uncommon in this bull market that's coming up for you guys to see 20 to 30% drops on the way up. Okay, if you look at that and you look at a higher high and a higher low formation and you see something like this on the charts and you break this on a lower time frame, then retail is going to think, all right, I'm going to look at patterns, I'm going to look at structure, I'm going to use my, emotions over here, and I'm going to sell because they're selling on structure break on a lower time frame when they're not realizing that we're not overbought on MVRV Z-score. Okay, this is Z-score in here. Pure multiple, the pi cycle, the Bitcoin Fibonacci ratio pi cycle, Total 2, Total 3, Bitcoin, Ethereum log. And what happens here is another thing that retail traders do when you guys use fear and greed, the index, fear and greed can say, okay, here's what the fear and greed is. But if you haven't used the metrics that have called the previous peaks to literally almost on the day, then you're leaving yourself short. Even something as fancy as quarters theory, which is going to be 75,000, 100,000, 125,000, 150,000, that's still going to leave you guys short. Like, I hope to God, and I say this like, I'm not trying to be rude, that you guys don't hold for quarters theory. Use the other professional metrics. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take all of these professional indicators and metrics here. We're actually going to develop a chart. Let me get a new line out here. We're going to develop a chart that gives you guys the conservative, the conservative and aggressive price predictions of how much your cryptocurrencies can go up. We've got about I think we have 23 listed or something like that. And we're going to give you guys the actual percentage of what you can expect in your portfolios. But we're going to take this to another level. So let me go like this. I know this is basically just like a long commercial of what I'm going to be showing you guys, but I want to make sure my face is not covering this up. Let me just try to put this right over here. Okay. On top of this, a thing that a lot of retail traders don't, really take into account is this. And so what we're going to teach you guys, we're going to put it into the spreadsheet as well. A lot of them don't take into account their principal investment. Okay. Their principal investment. Let's say, like for us, we have $650,000. Okay, when you go to exit, you guys know you're not taxed on the $650,000, right? But here's something else that a lot of people don't realize: they don't actually carry over their capital gains losses. And I've done this where I've specifically sold altcoins that have not performed well for us this year, even though we're about $400,000 in profit right now in the account. I've purposely sold some so I can then claim this on next year's losses. So the amount of money I make there, like I have about $150,000 that I've accrued in the last couple years of trading cryptocurrency that have just been losses. Okay, we're obviously very high up in our account right now, but I'm taking this, and you also need to factor this into how much money you're going to make. On top of this, you then need to find out what tax bracket you're in. And then after the tax bracket, are you going to decide to pay tithe on it? After all this is factored out, you then come way back down here, and you guys find your total. And I call this the total take home. Okay? Once you have your total take home balance, then you guys can transition into what we've been teaching, which has been the 4 levels of wealth. Okay? 4 levels of wealth. Sorry, I'm not the best speller here. Hope you guys are following along. I'll be teaching more on this, where basically there's 4 different levels where if you can accomplish any one of these levels in this cycle, it is very smart of you guys to just say, all right, I'm going to take the money out. I'm exiting, and I'm going to accomplish the next level in life. So guys, I don't mean to overwhelm you here. I'm just giving you guys, this is the road plan of what we're going to be accomplishing in our membership, and we're going to start doing this on Tuesday. You guys need to understand the metrics that have called the previous Bitcoin tops to like literally almost the day in the perfect price. That's what you need to be getting your hands on. I'll show you what they are, and then I'll give you guys the spreadsheet to actually calculate all that, okay? So I'm not going to make this really long, guys. I'll give you the flow here of how to access this future forecast. So if you guys go over into the description, there's I put a little emoji there. It's a little box, okay? It's like I think it's like a gift box. You guys are going to get 25% off your membership. It's at tradeconfident.io. Click that link and it'll just pop up on the front here and it'll say 25% off for the first month. What I want you guys to do, watch the future forecast I did today, which is a brand new one on November 8th, and then watch the one coming out on Tuesday. That's where we're going to be releasing and giving you guys this chart, and I'm going to be explaining all this to you. So I want to come out and say this because I think a lot of you guys are going to do very, very well, but you need to have the right metrics on your side that have called the top. And if you are brand new to cryptocurrency, I promise you this will be invaluable data. Real quick before I get off of here, guys, the current account is sitting at 1 million. I think we're a little bit lower than 37. But we'll see here. I'm sorry. We actually pumped back up here. $1,044,000 in the account, and $650,000 is our break even. That's our principal balance. So we are approaching about $400,000 worth of profit. And then also in this future forecast this morning, guys, grab a membership and watch this over the weekend. Go to a coffee shop. Just get ready. You need to get ready for the altcoin season that is coming. I hope everybody has their bags packed. Okay. Also, the Bitcoin algorithm that we produced here has actually called the best entries for the entire month. It has nailed the best positions for the whole month of November. I hope you guys are watching these as well. These are proprietary algorithms, and we've been able to predict the price of cryptocurrency in a staggering degree for the month of October. We predicted it 31 days in advance with only a 4% deviation, okay? So guys, grab a membership, watch that future forecast I just did today. Everything opens up to you guys. Save yourself 25%. If you guys want the indicators as well, you guys will get $150 off our Pro Pack once you become a member. You'll get $300 off our top and bottom finder once you become a member, and the whole website opens up to you guys. And we also have trade calls, which we just won another one. We are 227 wins now with 0 losses, guys, 13 active trades, and everything is open to the entire public so everybody can see what we've been able to accomplish here. Guys, grab a membership. Do yourself a favor. TradeConfident.io. Just click the link below in this description, guys. Treat yourself to 25% off. Watch the future forecast, and I will give you guys that spreadsheet of how to time the tops of cryptocurrency this coming Tuesday. God bless you guys. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the membership.